In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the hood release cable on this Toyota Corolla. This is going to start inside the vehicle and go underneath the hood behind the front bumper. Let's get into it. In the driver's compartment down below where the hood lever is, we're going to pull this back, and you can see with a straight blade screwdriver, there's a little tab right here. Just pull this down, and then we're going to push the lever back towards the car, back towards the front of the vehicle. It's going to release it, just like that. Then we're going to take the cable out of here. Just pull. It slides out. And then the little barrel end, that comes right out. That's good. And then you can see, if you just look up, you can see where it goes through the firewall. There's a grommet there. We're going to get that from the outside. We're going to remove the wheel, pull the hubcap off, just grab it and pull, or if you need to, use a little pry bar and just pry it off. Using a 21mm socket, take the lug nuts off. And pull the wheel off. Underneath, we're going to take these screws out, use a 10mm socket. And that can separate right there. And on the other side, we're going to take those out as well. 10mm socket. Separate that. Underneath the front of the bumper, we're going to take these bolts out. Same 10mm socket. In the left front wheel well, we're going to take these push pins out. You're going to use a trim tool, just get underneath here, and just with a pocket screwdriver, there's little tabs. You want to push the tabs in on both sides and pop this out. You can see right here, you can see right here, that's where the bump out is, and you're just trying to push that in. It's a little bit tricky. You might want to get some extra of these push pins just in case they break. There's going to be another one right here, right there. And then there's some other more standard looking push pins. Take these out, just use a straight blade screwdriver, and a trim tool. Just pop these out. Do the same with the other ones. And these other push pins just go along the inner fender well. Take these out. Right there. Right there. There's a push pin right here. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver and the trim tool. Just twist this a little bit, pop that out. And the inner fender well will come right out. Pull that out. Oh, the fog light, you want to disconnect that. There's a little tab there and there. And just pop that off if your vehicle has fog lights. Not all of these do. Oops. Disconnect that. On the other side, you can just reach in under the inner fender well and disconnect it. Right here, there's a push pin. I'm just going to use a pick and just push the center in. Then just use a trim tool. And just carefully pry this out. You have to push that center in more. Pull that out. And this side of the bumper will pull right off. You can do the same on the other side. Under the hood, where the grill is, we're going to take these push pins out. Just use a straight blade screwdriver or a trim tool. Take that off. Same on the other side. Pop that out. Take this bolt out, use a 10mm socket. And then the grill just slides forward. There's 3 push pins here. We're going to use a Phillips head screwdriver. I'm going to loosen these up. If yours are a different style, just use a trim tool. Just get under there, pull the center part up, pull those out. Same on the other 2. And grab the bumper and slide it off. Using a 10mm socket, take this bolt out. Up top for the headlight, same 10, and over here. Now grab the headlight assembly, and I'll just pull it forward. Now we can disconnect it. Just push down on the tabs, disconnect the connectors. There should be a connector right here, or a tab. There's no tab on that one. And down below, and in the back here. Set that aside. Now we're gonna take this clip off. Just use some needle nose pliers. Push this down. Then you can pull the cable through. This is the main reason why we had to take the bumper and the headlight out, so that you can access this right here. We're going to take the latch off. Before I do that, I'm just going to mark this with a marker, just so it goes back together the same as when we take it apart. That way the hood closes properly. There we go. I'm going to take these 3 bolts out, use a 10mm socket. 2 on the sides. Now we're going to remove the cable from the latch. I'm just going to use a straight blade screwdriver. Just get under here. Just pop this out. And pull the ball out. Just set the latch aside. Now we can pull the cable through. I'll take the cable. There's a little grommet right here. Pop that out first. You can see the grommet right there. Just gonna take a small pocket screwdriver. Just get under the grommet. And just pull that through. There we go. And you can pull the cable. Pull the cable out. I'll pop this off. There's a little clip right there. Take the cable out. And just take it out the rest of the way. And there it is. I take the new cable. You're gonna run it the same way the old one came out. Make sure you have the grommet end going towards the inside of the cab. I'm gonna go through this clip. Latch that down. Slide that through the firewall, push that in. Where the grommet is, you're going to push the grommet all the way through. Then while you're inside the cab, you're going to have to push it back just to seal it properly. And we'll just push it all the way in. Goes in pretty easily. Yep, there we go. And put this cover on. And just push it in place. That's good. Now, slide the cable through that hole there. Get that in position. Then we're going to clip this in. We're going to transfer the clip from the old one. And just pop the clip off the old cable. Push that on the new one. And then push that in place. Lock it in. Now we're going to hook the cable up to the latch. Just get the ball end behind that lever there. And just push this in. Push the cable in to that lever. Make sure it is all the way down, it's secure. It's good. And get this lined up. And take the bolts, get those started. With this lined up properly, we're going to tighten down the bolts. Snug those down. If you have to make any adjustments, take the headlight, connect all the connectors. In and get this lined up. Get the bolts started. And on the side. Snug those down. Now I take the bumper, get this lined up. Just go on the side and clip it in place. Do that on both sides. Put the push pins in up top. Tighten those down. I take the grill, get that lined up, push that in place. All right, that looks good. And take the push pins, lock those in place. And put the bolt in, get that started, snug that down, and reconnect the fog lights if you have them, lock those in place, and take the push pin, get that in place. You want to push that center back in, just push that in so it's flush, that's good. Slide the inner fender well in place. That lined up. Get that in there. And put the rest of the push pins in, lock them down. Now this push pin, get that lined up, twist that. Now underneath, take this panel, get that lined up, put the bolts in. And on the other side, and originally there was no push pins here, but I'm going to put some in on this vehicle right there. Lock that down. And same with right here. And I'll tighten these down. Snug those down. Tighten those down. Put the wheel on. Get the lug nuts started. We'll snug these down. Now we're going to torque these to 76 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. Just go around again, double check. Take the hubcap, find where the valve stem goes, get that lined up, push it in place. Just going to use a trim tool just to push on the ears, just so they line up. Tap it in place. And we'll pull the cable. Slide that in the right location. Take the grommet. We want to push that in to the firewall. We want to make sure that's secure. Just so no elements come into the cab. There we go. All right, that's in there secure. Now take the handle, slide the barrel through. Just like that. Fold it down. And this is going to go out here. Just pull it. Make sure that cable's in the right place. And just clip it in place. You're good to go.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.